But I wrote that down, so I'm good on that. I got that written.
Yeah, so you're meeting with the person who has decided to get started in the business
Are you worth my time? Is what you want to figure out.
yesterday. And now you're following up today. So the question is, what, how do you follow up with a person? What is most important
I think
in
figuring out the
terms of
problem,
working with somebody who says they want to be successful in business?
figuring out specifically what they want.
Exactly right. And in terms of a high level business overview, what is business?
I'm not sure what you're looking for there.
What's the definition of a business?
To find a need and fill it.
Right. So business, all a business is identifying a problem that people have, solving the problem, and then getting paid. Three steps. Identify problem, admit the problem, isolate the problem. As Tony said, find out their desire level to solve the problem. Now, the problem might be a goal they have that they don't know how to achieve, right? They want to make more money. They work in a job. They can't make more money. The reason they want to make more money is they're renting and they want to have a home, or they want to retire one day, or they want to educate their kids, or they want to pay off student loans or get out of debt. They want to travel the world. And the more somebody wants, Tanisha, something, the more somebody has a problem they want
To solve.
solved, the greater chance they have of achieving it, and the more you are going to be able to help them get it. Because the starting point of achievement is what?
Desire.
Desire. So I want to find out is, do you want anything? What is it? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to work for it? And that's the kind of people that make it in the business. I can't give you desire. Somebody said once, and I never forgot it, you can't push a rope. I am in the process of climbing a ladder. I'm looking for people who want to climb with me, not get on my back and me carry them. Can you dig it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So before I get into some presentation or solution, I want to gather intelligence, as Jordan Belfort calls it, which I would Google or YouTube, Gathering Intelligence by Jordan Belfort. He really gets into this. And what I would do, Matt, is if I were you preparing for this appointment this afternoon, I would go through the front of the KT Masterpiece. In fact, why don't I pull it up? And I would take, I'm assuming you can see my screen.
Yep.
I would take maybe four or five of these questions, or three of your favorite, and ask them
Okay.
these questions.
All
Like,
right.
before we get started here, Matt, my purpose, the thing that changed my life years ago, was getting connected to my purpose. Before I got in this field of helping people financially, I was just working a job for money to pay my bills.
Mm.
I was fortunate at age 23 to to find something that really, really helped people. That it wasn't about making money. It was about helping people change their life. It was about righting a wrong. It was about really making a difference and having an impact, a positive impact in the lives of people. So in order for me to help you achieve your goals, my purpose is to help people get clear on what they want and show them how to get it. The place to start is for you to just kind of, what is important to you? What do you want your future to look like? What is important to you? And I want to see if we can put together some plans, some strategies, create an opportunity for you to make that happen. Does that make sense?
Sure does.
How do you feel about that?
I feel good about that.
Okay. So, like share with me, what do you want the next, where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want it to look like? 10 years? What do you want? Where do you want to be in the next 10 years
I'd like
in
to
terms of lifestyle, financially, et cetera?
be out of this apartment and buy a house
Why would you like to get out of the apartment and into the house?
because I got 3 kids and I'd like for them to have their own rooms.
Okay. Have you looked around town at different neighborhoods and have you come up with the price of the type of home that you'd like to raise your family in? Um, and looked at how much that would cost to be in that neighborhood because that's something my wife and I did when we were in an apartment. We were newly married. We would drive around every Saturday, every weekend. We would get in our car and kind of look around town and look at what our options were, and then we would go into model homes and we would look at prices, and then we'd look at our income, and we looked at our balance sheet, our assets and liabilities, and we had to come up with a financial plan to eventually in the fifth year of our marriage, we bought in 1993 a home for $320,000. And it was a brand new home and it was awesome in a great neighborhood.
Wow. No,
So
we
have
have
you done that?
no, we kind of have looked a little bit, but we haven't done the pricing check like that.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the saying,
I
where there is no vision, people perish?
think that comes from the Bible.
Okay. Oh, have you ever heard the saying, without a dream, you're dead?
No, but it makes
And our
sense.
founder of our company came up with that one. Have you ever heard of the key to success is having a magnificent obsession or definiteness of purpose?
No, but that sounds like something I should have heard.
Yeah, so I promise you, like if you get serious about that goal and put a plan together, you can make moving out of this apartment, moving into your own home, you can make that a reality.
Wow.
But
Yep.
would you agree that's got to be specific? You have to make that happen?
Yep. I agree.
Okay. So anything else? What else would you like? What else is important to you?
We'd
Would
like a,
you, at what age would you like to have the option of to stop working?
uh, like 50.
Okay, I'm not going to go through
No, that's
all of
good.
this.
But ask good questions and make
Yes,
sure that they don't just give you surface level answers.
See,
of
the Christian is
course.
very good at the Matthew, and I'm sure you caught that. He asked you the question,
Mm,
and he stayed at that question.
yeah.
He did not go to the next question.
Hmm.
Okay, that I asked that question. Okay, so what would you like to have? I have a house. Okay, house. So how about your retirement? No, no, no. He did not do that.
Stuck with it
He
Well, and,
stuck
and why
with it.
is that?
because you got to
See
get
the. Go
intentional.
ahead. I think when
Because,
you stick with it, it brings the emotions out.
Hmm.
See, when you ask questions over on the same subject,
let me say my
it,
answer first, Tony.
okay, sorry.
It's okay, but to me, why I ask, because I want to know.
Sure.
I really, really want to know, and I really, really, really want to help you get it.
And that's the first time in
It's it's
somebody's
it's
life
it's not a
you care
technique.
about.
It's not
Yeah,
a technique. It is a technique, but it's not a technique, if
It's
that
sure.
makes
real.
any sense at all.
Yeah, it's really real. You want to help this person. In
Right.
order to help
Yeah.
them,
Right.
Rob Davis said step one to success is figuring out what you want. And I think a lot of the
That's
problem
right.
we have is people don't know what they want.
That's right.
And so when you say you want to help people get clear on what they want, that's not just words, that's actually something that you got to do.
That's right.
People don't know what they want.
Because I've got to now go to work with them
Yep.
and help them achieve it.
Yep.
We are
If they,
working to we are working together for a reason, for an outcome,
but if they don't really want it, then you're never going to be able to help them, which goes back to you said, are you worth my time?
which I am always detecting if somebody is serious or not.
Yep.
I'm trying to find out.
Because
Yeah,
why
it's like
work with someone?
tryouts. It's
Why
like
work with someone
why
that's
do
not
why
serious?
do coaches and sports teams have tryouts?
To make sure that the people that they put on the team are going to help them win.
That's right. And I'm not helping necessarily me win. I want to help them win, and I know what it takes to win. So I understand what to look for in a person to see if they have the characteristics to win.
And if they don't really want to win, then it doesn't make sense to
If
even
they don't
try
want
to
to
help
win,
them.
how can I help them?
Exactly.
Good luck.
I love that. That's good. Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
A waste of time.
Good luck. I'm going to pray for you because I know how to win and I know how to lose because I've done both.
Wow, this is
Remember, I have lived I have lived a life of no goals,
mm-hmm,
of no plans, and of no discipline.
mm-hmm.
I know what that creates.
Yep.
I have had a job. I have had a boss. I have had a paycheck. I have worked for people who I knew did not want to pay me more. And I wanted more. Why? Because I wanted more.
In
Everything I
that the truth.
wanted, well, money doesn't buy happiness. You're right, but it does buy a house.
In a boat.
I never wanted a boat, but I did want a house.
I just said that because it's a
Okay, it
soft.
buys a car. Okay, so it doesn't buy happiness, but having a car may make you happy,
Mm-hmm.
when your car is broken. Okay, so now right there in the beginning, by asking those, I have some questions. I need to get to know them, what they want, because this is important to me, helping them. I want to have I want them to become a success story. I want to be able to point to them and say, look, this is what happens when you come to work with Christian David.
Mm.
This is my reputation.
Wow.
I don't want people working with me and saying, well, I failed because of Christian David. No, no, you're never going to be able to say that,
Mm.
ever. I'm not going to be the reason. I'm not going to participate in your failure. You have my phone number. Anybody can call me. I'm not perfect, but I have become financially independent and I know what it took to get there. And if you want to get there, I think I got some ideas for you that can help you get there. Does that make sense?
100%.
Yes, sir.
And that's the work up front.
Mm-hmm.
Explaining the house, explaining financial independence, that's not the work.
Right.
Trying to do it too fast, get an IBA too fast, that's not the work. That's easy. That's kindergarten stuff.
Meeting them and figuring out what they
It's
want.
building a relationship with the person,
Mm-hmm.
getting them not to hate you, quit on you. That's the secret.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Getting them not to quit on themselves, that's the secret.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, you have to be present
Yeah.
all the time.
You damn sure got to care too.
Yeah. And you need patience for that. It takes time.
And that's why you can only work with so many people at a time
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you only have so many hours.
Yeah.
And when somebody comes to work with me, I realize what, Jay?
If someone comes to work with you,
If somebody says, if I get somebody excited about this business, involved in this business, what do I know, Jay?
if you get someone excited and involved about the business, shit, you can Do it over and over again.
What do I know, Jay? What do I say to myself?
Mm.
Like, this would be good for you, Matt.
I, I think what you're
Okay.
going to say is that you know that you're going to need to go on 10 or so appointments with them.
Exactly. Which means what, Matt?
That's why you're not recruiting people.
That's right. And that means that I'm going to have to go on 10 appointments with a new associate. Now I got to give up what?
Your
Yeah.
time.
Whatever you
Nap
do
time.
during the time to go on those 10 appointments.
Right. I have to give up my freedom.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that
I ain't
because I
got,
already did a lot of that.
I ain't got,
And I did a lot of it. Why?
because you wanted to be free.
So I wouldn't have to do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
There
awesome.
was a period of time I gave up everything. Like my wife, like Amy Mikolas. You know Amy Mikolas?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Amy Mikolas and Roxanne and I and Mike, in the last 6 years, 5 years, have become some of our closest friends, and we've done a bit of traveling together. You've seen the high rise in Miami, the 55 over Key Biscayne. I
Mm-hmm.
put a video or so years ago. We've done Key West together. We've done Croatia together. We've done some traveling together. Well, when I got diagnosed, Mike got diagnosed, but he's dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he worked his whole life, became a partner at Cohen Resnick, huge accounting firm, retired at age 65, and got diagnosed like with the worst kind of brain eating disease possible. And he died a few months ago, and his wife Amy has invited us to their home in Rehoboth. And she says, "Why don't you come early, like tomorrow?"
Mm.
So if I recruit you, Matt, and my wife is saying, "Hey, let's go to the beach tomorrow,"
Yeah.
I cannot
You cannot do that.
honestly feel good about hiring you and then leaving for 4 days
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because you will not make it in the business if I do that.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's not fair to do that to you.
100% agree.
So
Yeah.
in 1990, 91, 92, 93, guess what I didn't do?
Go to the
No
beach.
trips.
I didn't do any of that. It's prospecting, recruiting interviews in the afternoon, and field training at night. Monday morning managers meeting, Tuesday night op meeting, appointments in between, Saturday morning training. And whenever anybody needed me, guess who was there?
You were.
You were.
There was no, "Hey, I'm at the beach." No, there was no beach. I was in an apartment in 1990 with no money.
Mm.
And nobody was inviting me to the beach to stay in their home in Rehoboth, not far from Joe Biden's Rehoboth home. Nice neighborhood. Anyway,
Hmm.
so does that make sense, Matt?
Yes, sir.
So I got to find out what they want, what's important to them. Are they serious? I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
My serious is not the seriousness. My dedication, my commitment is not in question here. Whose is?
There's.
Yeah.
Yes. They say they want what they want bad enough.
Right. So my whole life, Jay, you're working with me? You in the business?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You
sir.
serious? You say you serious about the house?
Mm-hmm.
You said your FIN number. You said you wanted it. Do you really want it, or do you just playing with me?
I really want it.
I mean, when somebody told me I could get a house, when somebody told me I could save a couple $100 a month or whatever it was to hit my FIN number, I was serious about it. Are you? I went and got my license. I got my training. I went on field training appointments. I learned how to do an appointment. I learned how to develop a client. I learned how to make money. I learned how to save money, and I won. I became it. Do you want to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then who are we going to go see now? Who are we going to go see next? That's all I wanted to know. The more people, I have 5 people, I got 10 people. And every question I have for them is what?
What do you want?
Who are we going to go see next? I already did all that. I got 10 people in now. They're, I have a relationship with them. I know what they want. They know what they want. They understand what we do. Getting it, like, how do you get somebody to want to take you on appointments. That was the topic for today. Because it's who do we go? Denise, who we going to see today? Who can we share what we do with today? And then I call Shonda. Hey, Shonda, who can we go see today? Ellis, who can we go see today? Jay, who can we go to see today? So I'm getting people to drag me on appointments all the time. And you can't say no to me on an appointment. You can only say no to yourself and your better future.
Mm.
What are you going to say? No to the rule of 72? How do you get somebody to go on appointments? Let's talk about that. If that's okay. Anybody have any questions or comments?
I was going to ask you that qualification, that page right there that you just went on. What page is that on the KT Master?
This is page 3 right here. Cover page. I just did the first page. This is the second page.
It's on a new masterpiece, Jay.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at has the K-shaped one in the beginning.
Yeah,
Right. That's because you don't
download the new one.
new one. You don't pay attention. That's why.
Download the new one, Jay.
You're behind. I'm ahead. I'm always ahead. You're behind. Always behind. I'm always ahead. That's the way it's going to be. Okay?
You're always adding stuff to it.
I'm always ahead. I'm always thinking. I can't stop it. Look at the flyer I made last night.
He just did it
Hector?
quick, Jay. Don't mean you don't pay attention. He just did it real quick because I had the old one.
I did it June
Same
16th,
day.
Jay. Denise and I went through this yesterday too. She said,
Yeah.
what one you talking about?
Jay's been recruiting and
Jay's been
I need
recruited
that.
into working. Jay don't have no time to keep up with my new presentation.
Jeez.
Okay, this is page 2. These are good. You know, like if you're, hey, are this couple married with a family tonight, Matt?
Yes. Well, they're not married, but they got 3 kids together.
Okay, if your income stopped, Mr. Jones, how prepared is your family financially?
They're not.
Okay. Whoops. 5 years from now, what would you regret more, investing enough or never investing at all? Have you ever met somebody who regretted investing too early?
Nope.
What's stopping you from starting to achieve your goals today?
We don't know where to invest.
If you died tonight, who would suffer financially?
My kids and my girl.
What would it cost to replace everything you do for your? So you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, get a couple of these questions. Don't do it all. It'd be like an interrogation. I'm giving you examples.
Yeah, I understand. I got it.
Okay, so you go through that. All right.
Hector has a question.
Go ahead, Hector.
all right. So gathering intelligence, this could take a long time, right? So how much time do
And
you
remember,
Mhm.
you got to go slow to go fast.
Right.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay. But if they have 3
I'm not
kids
in a
and-
rush in this part. See,
Right.
because when you do this part, getting them protected is easy.
Okay.
When you do this part, getting them to open up an IRA is easy.
Mhm.
So if you need to spend all
When
the
you
whole,
when you take no time doing this, and then you just talk about what you do, what we
Yeah.
do, now it's going to be hard because they don't want to do it yet. They have no reason to do it. You haven't made it clear to them why they should do it.
They're thinking you're just trying to make a sale and you're not
That's
caring
exactly
about
right.
their
That's
feelings.
exactly right.
So
That's
you're saying
exactly
it could
right,
it
Nikita.
could take 2 appointments possibly to go over this first and then do their FNA the second time?
I don't know. I don't think it takes too long,
Yeah. Okay.
Hector.
how long do you, I mean, what if it takes the whole hour to learn what they want? You just do that and
I don't know if it would
follow
take
up?
that long. I'm just saying, if you see, like, if you're taking no time to figure this, let's say I don't know time. I mean, I think you got to have some kind of acuity or perception of when you know that somebody has something that's important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Can
this
I
goal
say
here.
something, Christian?
Yeah.
If you are trying to find out their needs and their wants, and they're going to tell you because people like to talk about themselves.
Yep.
It's not going to really take you that long to figure it out because they're going to tell you. So you just have to listen and take notes of what it is that they want and how fast they want it done themselves.
And then let me share this about that, Nikita. Exactly right. Once you find out what somebody wants, then what do?
You try to come up with a plan with them to
For that?
before that? Okay. I'm not sure
This
then.
is what
Okay.
Tony said. Figure out how important it is to them.
You found out, that's the process, finding out.
Hmm.
And then, Matt, what you want to do a little of is what?
Calculate the cost.
No, selling the dream.
Okay.
Matt, do you have any idea how great it's going to feel for you and your and Mary when you pack up everything, get the hell out of this apartment and into your new home? Can you
Oh my
can
God.
you see yourself doing that? And how
Absolutely.
awesome that's going to be, and how excited that first night in your own home. Do you have any idea how happy you're going to be? The joy,
Bro.
knowing that you're not a renter making your landlord rich anymore. You're in your own home.
Yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait.
You have to paint a picture of what it's going to be like, because most people only see, what do most people see?
The apartment with the stench that they can't stand in the
And-
stair.
and- right. They're not driven by an exciting vision.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are
There,
focused on the reality and distracted by their phone.
Yep.
Okay, so let me find what I wanted to go over, which was, anybody remember?
How to get somebody to take you to see somebody.
And where was I headed?
I don't know. You know, though.
Anybody remember?
KT masterpiece.
So much gold in here. It's really, you should read it. You should read this. And if you have any questions about why is this page in there, you should call. It's such a beautiful thing. Imagine when the whole thing looks like this. Straight
Plain.
line questions.
Christian, on the new pages that you added, like the fourth, fifth, sixth page or whatever, they're not questions yet. Are you coming back in to revise those?
Say that again, Alice.
Like on that new one that you have so far, like the fourth, fifth, and
Is your
sixth
mic wrong?
slide don't have questions, they just have statements. Are you coming back to,
Those are educational purposes only.
yeah, but I'm asking, are
It's
you
just
coming
for
back
knowledge.
are you going to add any questions to those? Because some of them could be questions as opposed to just knowledge piece.
I hadn't let's I think there's enough questions there, Ellis.
Oh, I agree with
I
that,
don't
but
know if
I'm
I
just
need
saying.
to, I probably need to go through it again and delete a bunch of them and shorten them and just keep the best ones.
Okay.
And then I'll consider what you're saying.
All right. Thanks.
So, Matt, Jay.
Yes.
I bet I was here. I was trying to talk, but you can talk to Jay. I didn't know I was
Okay, it
muted.
doesn't matter. I just couldn't hear you.
I didn't know I was muted. You can
Okay,
talk to Jay though.
right. Okay, so Jay, before I shared with you, like, I don't know about you, Jay, but no one had, I didn't know anything about the rule of 72 before I met Bruce, the guy in this business. When was the last time somebody showed you the power of the rule of 72, Jay?
Man, I never heard of him, man.
You never heard of it, just like me, right?
All right.
Now, if you start investing, take your money out of the bank and put it over here in this mutual fund over here, go from 3 to 12,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of difference will that make in your life?
Sheesh. That's a $2.5 million difference.
How do you think most people retire with a lot of money, millions, or not much, Jay?
Not much.
How are your parents doing? Do they have millions?
No, they don't.
Why do you think they don't have millions, Jay?
No one ever taught them about this.
No one ever told them. That's right.
Right.
And had I not bumped into you at the Target and said something, and you were open enough to get some information, have a meeting to, explore, what I was doing, if you had not had that, if you had not gotten a call from your friend Kyla to share this information with you, when do you think you would have when do you think you would have learned about the rule of 72?
Shit, I probably would have gotten to my 60s and no one ever would have, I would have never found out. No one ever would have taught me this, I'm assuming.
And
You
how
know,
much pain would that have caused you?
a lot of pain. This is the difference in living comfortably and living strapped for the rest of my life.
I mean, you and Damo have 12 grand in the bank.
Right.
If you just put that in a mutual fund,
Mm.
instead of having 40, let's say 50,000, you'd have almost $3 million. How big of
Wow.
a difference is that, Jay?
That's a big difference.
How many people need to know this, Jay?
Everyone.
Why do they need to know it, Jay?
Man, school and everyone teaches us to keep our money in the bank. So obviously that's not the best way for all of us.
And by
Got to
keeping
return
the
them
money
up.
in the bank, who wins?
Definitely not us. So the only other person winning is the bank.
The bank. The bank wins. Do you understand the system is set up that the bank wins
And we lose.
and the people lose? And how does the bank win, Jay?
I'm assuming they take our money and utilize it. And obviously they know what to do with our money. They're not teaching us what to do with our money.
Okay. And let me ask you, does this make sense? The bank uses this rule against its customers.
Definitely. It doesn't make sense.
Well, it does make sense.
For them, yeah.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money in banking if you're the bank,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
but
not
not
right.
as a customer of the bank. As a customer of the bank uses the rule of 72 against you for them. So they give you the 40,000 by paying you 3%, and then
Mm.
they charge you 25% on your credit card or 9% on your car loan or 6 or 7% on your mortgage, and they make 4 times, 10 times, 20 times or more the money that they're paying you off of you by using your money, Jay.
That's not right. Not
I agree
fair.
with you. Well, no, not
That's just the
necessarily.
business.
It is right for the bank.
Mm.
That's how they do it. It's right for them and it's legal. So, Jay, where would you rather have your money? At a low return at 3 or at a higher return at 12?
I need that 12 all day.
Do you have a brother?
Yep.
Okay. Has he ever called you and shared with you the power of the rule of 72 and how the banking industry is taking advantage of all of its clients, all of its
No.
customers?
No, sir. None of my brothers are.
And why do you think none of your friends are and your brother hasn't called you with that information yet?
I'm assuming they don't know this either.
It's either they don't know or they're keeping it a secret.
I don't think my brothers would keep something like this a secret from me.
Well, if they were keeping it a secret, would you be pissed?
I'd be highly pissed. Why would you let me keep my money in the bank?
Do you imagine somebody knew this and they don't share it with you? And then they said they love you? They
We
love
call
you?
that gatekeeping.
Wow. Woo! Let me ask you this. Your friends should know this, right?
Yes, they
And if
should.
they did it, if they take advantage of it, if they move their money, what's going to happen to them?
They get that return, that 12% return right
That's
there.
right. And how are they going to feel about that?
Oh, I know they'd feel amazing.
How are they going to feel about you for sharing it?
Oh, they love me even more.
Woo! How great would that be to do for people?
That's that would be amazing.
Let me ask you this. How soon, at what age should people be taught the rule of 72 so they can not be taken advantage of by the bank?
Well, they've been teaching us about stuff in school for as long as I can remember, so they should be teaching it to us as early as possible.
Okay, and did they?
They
So
definitely
if
did.
they didn't, how soon should someone be taught this?
As soon as possible.
And if you don't call up your brother and share this with him, who is going to do it or when will he know about it?
He'll never find out about it.
And what would happen if he never finds out about it, Jay?
He's gonna continue to struggle and make bad decisions where he puts his money.
And is that what you want for your brother or no?
No, sir.
So you want to give him a text or make a call?
I can give him a call.
There you go.
Gold.
Any questions about that?
Masterfully done.
What do you think about that, Hectorius?
That was great. I see what you did then.
It's easy,
That was good.
but it takes some time.
It
Yes.
does.
But if you take your time with people, guess what? They feel good because they understand. You talk too fast about things. You think that just because they nod their head don't mean they get it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Gotta go slow to go fast.
Got to go slow to go fast. It's called dating. Got to
Hmm.
go slow to go fast. People need it's relationship, it's caring, it's making sure people get it. You've got the most powerful concepts in financial services. What are you doing with the concepts?
Hmm.
Say, I'm going to do great things with these concepts.
I'm going to do great things with these concepts.
I'm going to take my time with people. I'm going to really care about people. I'm going to really empower people so their futures are much brighter. Say that one.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna take my time with people.
I'm going to care about people.
I'm going to
gonna
care
care
about
about
people.
I'm going to empower people
I'm going to
I'm gonna
empower
empower
people
people.
so their future is much brighter.
so their
So
future
the
is much
future is much
brighter.
brighter.
You need to be that. We become before we do.
Hmm.
Now, I can do that with funny banking, the weaknesses of IUL. I can do the same thing with a job and a boss and being an expense by asking the same types of questions
Cash flow
around
project.
around different ideas in the business, Jay.
You don't
You know what I
say
mean?
you don't say Prime America is a good company.
I never say Prime America
Ah, okay.
because as soon as I say Primerica, I'm risking that
Yeah.
that person has heard about our company from some Primeritard
Yeah.
who heard it from somebody who didn't know what the heck they're talking about
Yeah.
because they got in too fast. They didn't get trained, and now all of a sudden they're like spreading the word, and they don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even have a plan.
Hmm.
So the company is me, not a name. I'm not into brand. I'm not selling a brand. This isn't Google. This isn't Apple. This isn't Amazon. This isn't Primerica. This is I am in conceptual sales, ideas, plans, strategies, broker agent idea, compounding interest idea, how banks and insurance companies profit off of people ideas, how to get out of debt ideas, why having a plan is better than going through life without a plan. An idea about financial literacy is better than financial illiteracy. That's what I talk about. What do you talk about? And the thing about it is, if you talk about our company, Primerica, which really is an amazing American success story, it takes some time to do, and you have to do it well. I mean,
And
seven
you end
years
up
in a row
debating
we're
with
a
people.
7 years in a row we're a Fortune 1000 company. You know how incredible, how hard that is to do, especially when you're as controversial as us. What do I mean by controversial?
Because we only sell time.
Okay, so we're going up against the
Uh,
insurance industry, which is one of the
MLM,
largest and most
scam,
powerful.
pyramid. It's like
We're
when
we're
when are
we're,
people
we're
gonna grow
saying,
up
Jay, we're
and stop
saying the
saying
largest industry in the world is wrong and ripping people off. And
Exactly.
we survived.
We're up against the banks.
And we're
And
going
the
up against
odds are like
banks.
this, coach?
We're going up against banks. We're going up against corporate America saying we don't want to be an employee. We don't want to be a worker. We don't want to get a job. We don't want to have a 2-week vacation. We don't want to work for the weekends. We're entrepreneurs. We're builders. We're leaders. Everything we do is against the grain. And because there are scams, there are pyramids, there are schemes, there are idiots in network marketing, there are idiots in multi-level marketing, there are scammers that make a scam legal because they have some inferior product that they represent as a some cure for your health or vitality or skin cream that doesn't do anything what they say it's going to do, but because they have a product, it's now legal to recruit people into it, and they sell shallow materialism. And if you just get three who get three who get three who get three who get three, you're going to be in the money and be your own boss in a beautiful home driving a Mercedes. And there's a lot of negativity in the world, but then there's us, which is different.
Come on.
Anybody want to debate me on the subject?
No, sir.
Let's say we have 5 minutes. Criticize us, please. Give it to me. Bring it. Let me know how you really feel. Why shouldn't I be doing this, and why should I be doing what you're doing? Come on, Prince.
Because I get 150% commission. Why would you take 50 or 60 when you can get 150?
Would you like to
How's it
know?
going?
Would you like to know?
Yes.
Yeah, I would know.
Okay. If I give you the answer and you feel good about it, will you get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you honestly?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, Denise. Have you ever what do you know about the real estate brokerage model?
A little bit. They have a broker and an agent.
And what does a broker get paid if the broker writes the sale?
I don't know really.
Well, you do know, so tell me.
Oh, you want me to tell you for real?
Yeah. Because I don't want to explain broker agent because
Oh,
most of
okay.
you
So
understand
the
broker
broker
agent.
writes the sale, the broker gets 100%.
The full fee.
The full fee.
Full fee, correct.
That's right. And if the agent writes the sale, how much does the agent get?
About 50%.
About 50%. And where does the other 50% go?
To the broker.
To the broker. And that's called a what?
That's called an override.
An override. And why is the override built in to that transaction?
So that the broker will be incented to actually train and help the agent produce.
And why else?
So that the broker can build his business and get free.
Correct. Denise, how important is freedom to you?
Very important.
Okay. So if you're a broker and you're at 6% and you hire a bunch of agents and you give them a 6% contract, how much override do you get?
Say that again. If I'm a broker and I hire an agent and I give them what?
6%, and you have 6%, what is your override?
0.
0. And now where is your opportunity for freedom?
It's not there.
Oh, there is none.
That's right. There is none. So that's why a broker is at 6 and the agent is at
50.
50 or 3. You with me?
I
For the
am.
override. You understand that?
Mhm.
Okay, now, if you ever hired a plumber, how much does the plumber cost per hour to come to your house?
Probably a few $100s.
Give me a number. Give me 100. Let's say it's 100.
100.
So if I'm a plumber with no employees and I'm coming to your house and I'm charging you 100, I'll be working all the time making money, right?
Right.
But let's say I want to open a plumbing company and I'm going to still charge the customer 100, but I'm going to hire another plumber to do the work so I don't have to do it because I'm tired of doing it. I don't want to do plumbing anymore. I still want to help people with plumbing, but I don't want to do the work. I want to own a plumbing company and I want to get plumbers working for my company so I can make money off of plumbers instead of making money off of me. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. How much am I going to pay the plumbers? If I pay all my plumbers $100 an hour, how much money am I going to make off my plumbers?
0.
Nothing.
0. So then why would I open a plumbing company and hire a plumber to make 0?
You would?
That makes
I would
sense.
not. Why?
Because I wouldn't make any money.
Okay. So so in our business, our company has a 190% contract with our insurance carrier first year. Because we have a very complicated compensation system, but everybody who gets in our company has the opportunity to be a broker or a
Agent.
owner. So everybody starts at a low contract, but they have the opportunity by building distribution. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but we are a distribution company. We're not hiring agents to be agents forever. The people who join a company and are given a high contract are given a high contract, and they can't, and like if I have a 150 and I hire you and give you a 150, there's no
Override.
override. The only people that override the agents at 150 are who?
The heads
The
of the
broker.
company,
The
the
company.
owners of the company.
And what's your chance to being the company?
It's not going to happen.
There is none.
Right.
There is no, like, you go sell, be a salesman. Yes, you can make a bigger commission elsewhere, but you will be selling for the rest of your life. There is no building of a business, of building distribution. We are a distribution company. We're not hiring people to sell insurance for the rest of their life or investments. We are giving people the opportunity to build a brokerage business, an agency model, to build their own business, just like you can in any other industry. But does that make sense, Denise?
It does.
So if you want to be a salesman, go sell somewhere else. If you don't want to build a business and be a salesman for the rest of your life and go just sell insurance and talk people out of investments like he did on that call.
Yeah.
Because he can only make any money selling cash value insurance.
Right.
So does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So would you rather have the opportunity to build a business and work yourself out of having to sell or produce, or work yourself out of not having to do appointments all day long? Or would you rather be a salesman the rest of your life?
I'd rather build a business.
Okay. Well, here we have a promotion guidelines where we can get you to RVP at 120%, SVP 127%, NSD 132%, SNSD 100, and then if you have a 20K base, you get a 7.5% bonus. And by building a hierarchy, you get paid on 7 generations. You get paid 190% on first year premium. What do you think about that idea?
Sounds good.
By giving everybody the same opportunity that you have to become a broker. And guess what people would rather be, a salesman or a business owner?
Business owner.
owner, most
So,
of
so
them.
we have a model, a business model that makes sense for those people who are entrepreneurial and want to have a business.
Correct. Okay.
What do you think about that answer? Anybody not following me there?
That's a great answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Get
Good
that, Jay?
explanation. Good explanation.
Whenever a broker or owner pays its agents or employees more money, what happens to the broker's spread between the fee for the client and then the difference between that fee and what he or she pays their agents or employees?
Gets smaller.
The spread gets smaller.
It gets smaller. And that's why people who have jobs don't make a lot of
Money.
And that's why brokers don't want their real estate agents to become brokers. Here, we want you to become a broker. Why?
Because with distribution.
Because of the
more
way the
brokers, the
money
more
is,
people.
the way the compensation system works.
Mm-hmm.
The compensation is way different than signing up for an insurance company and they pay you 120, 130, 140, 150. I don't want to do that. You can do that. Go sell insurance for a living. Have at it. Hope you enjoy your days. Good luck. I don't want to do that. I want to build a business. What do you want to do?
Build a business.
Okay. Well, you can't do that over there at 150. Why?
Because you're helping somebody else build their business.
Yeah, they override you and they pay you a lot to override you. And guess what? You don't have the chance to do.
Become a broker. I'll have ownership.
Get overrides. Now, if you did, Nikita, get overrides, what would you have to do with your 150?
I'm coming. You had to split it, wouldn't you?
You'd have to give up your 150.
Yeah.
So how much would you want to give up?
Nothing.
Well, you would if you want to work yourself out of having to work.
Yeah.
So then if you recruited people, you wouldn't give them the 150, would you?
No.
Because if you did give them the 150, how much would you make?
Nothing.
So it's a catch-22 there. And you've got to understand the compensation system, understand business ownership, understand the strengths and the weaknesses of sales, understand the strengths of weaknesses of being a business owner, and you need to choose wisely of which route you want to take. Because everybody wants to be a
millionaire, a broker.
And a broker. Everybody at deep down wants to be a what?
A broker.
An owner. The best people are not going to stay an agent. The best people in society are not going to stay an employee. They're not going to do it because that's not where the goodies are. Right. The goodies are in ownership. The goodies are in sales management. The goodies are being a broker. The goodies are being a SNSD by building RVPs. That's where the goodies are. But in order to do that, you have to have a system whereby you're incentive to produce brokers. And that's not Prudential. That's not Northwestern Mutual. That's not Mass Mutual. That's not real estate companies. That's not a plumbing company, a car dealership, or anywhere else. The companies that's not Morgan Stanley or Merrill Lynch. They hire you to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Use you as
and other people are going to override you, and they brainwash you to be that. They never talk about sales management. They never talk about ownership. They never talk about being a broker.
Because it's not an option for them.
Not an option. They want you to be a salesperson or an employee, and they program you and train you to do that and be that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying you need to understand about the other side and what's happening. Like when you become a salesman, you're not getting it all. Somebody's overriding you forever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you want? Do you want to be overridden forever? You want to be an employee, somebody making money off of you forever? Or do you want to use the
I want to be
system? Would you want to
the
use the
overrider.
system, or do you want to be used by the system?
I
The
want to use the
overridden or the
system.
overrider?
There's your choice. Be used by the system and be overridden only. Have people make money off of you only. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing illegal about that. There's nothing immoral about that. Or do you want to step outside the box of people only making money off of you and have the system work for you like they are on you, to you? Hello. How's that, Jay? Oh, he left. He got an
Ooh.
appointment. Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm here.
No, Jay.
What do you think?
I ain't going nowhere, baby. I'm right here, coach.
Oh, there you are. What do you think about that answer, Jay? Does that
It's
help
gold,
you?
man. Yeah, this definitely helped me, especially the conversation.
Everything about our business has been thought about and is defendable. Doesn't mean you can defend it,
Right,
but it is defendable.
right.
And the way to succeed is get to that fourth level of
Competence.
competence. We come in unconsciously
Actually competent.
incompetent. We get to consciously incompetent where we know we don't know, and now you either quit or get serious about learning. Then you go to conscious competence where you know the answer, but it's not automatic. It's not reflexive. You got to think about it first. And then by continuing to work and show up and try and get experience and studying, you become unconsciously competent where everything is reflexive and you have now become the master. And that's where the goodies lie. In any field, by getting great and getting dedicated to what you are about. Let's go take charge of the day and change people's lives. Take the concepts and get people excited about them and wanting to share them with other people. That's not too complicated, is it?
No, sir.
We are doing great things. You are needed. You have purpose. You have power. Now go use it.
Let's go. Thanks,
Any
Cap.
closing comments, Jay? How would Darman close it? What would he say now?
Yeah, what you got lined up today?
What you got lined up today?
Speaking of him, he just crossed over 900 last night. No
There you
big
go.
deal.
Over 900,000, making appointments, helping people, keep, and how hard is it? Just can't think about it. You got to take action.
That's it.
So Tanisha, you want to take some action? Good talking to you yesterday, by the way.
Good talking to you as well.
You think about our conversation?
Absolutely. That's
All
all
right.
I think about.
Okay. You got to make a decision.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go make it happen.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks,
You
Coach.
got it. Right on.
Matt, need that recording, baby. I need that.
Darmond might say, get out of the Dunkin' Donuts. Friggin' get out of the donut friggin' kitchen. Good Lord.
Right.
He
He's
put the
over
music on.
900,000 now, I heard. That's great.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. And that's just life insurance. Unbelievable.
Crazy.
100%.
They don't do no investments? What do you mean?
No donuts, guys.
don't
Well,
do
he's
no
not
investments.
his wife's investment license, not him.
They don't do investments.
Not yet. They will.
Oh, yeah, but they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all later.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.